your thoughts can transform into real money. Yes, what you think daily not only influences how you feel, but also how much money you attract into your life. Does that sound unbelievable? Let me show you how all of this works. For a long time, we've been taught that to earn more money, we need to work harder, find the perfect job, or invest in the right place. But what we're rarely told is that our mind plays a much bigger role in our prosperity than we realize. Here's a truth that most people don't know. Money is energy, and our thoughts are the key to connecting with that energy. If you've ever felt like, despite all your effort, money always seems to slip through your fingers, the reason might be how you're thinking about it. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to show you how the way you think may be the secret to raising your vibration and attracting money in a way you never imagined before. To understand how your thoughts can turn into money, you first need to realize that everything in the universe, including money, is energy. This isn't just an esoteric concept. Quantum physics has already proven that all matter is made up of particles vibrating at different frequencies. And the most interesting thing is that your thoughts and emotions also have a vibrational frequency. When you think positively about money, about opportunities, and about yourself, you're sending out a vibration of abundance to the universe. This vibration attracts situations, people, and resources that are on the same frequency. It's like a radio station. If you tune into a classical music station, you won't hear rock. In the same way, if your thoughts vibrate on the frequency of scarcity, you're unlikely to attract abundance. There's a tool that can help you adjust your frequency and attract more abundance into your life. If you want to know more, you'll find all the information in the first comment. But here's the surprising part. It's not just about thinking about money, but how you think about money. If you see it as something hard to get, as a resource that's always limited, then that will be the reality you create. However, when you start thinking of money as a tool that flows to help you create the life you want, the relationship changes completely. Now, this doesn't mean that just by thinking about wealth, money will magically appear in your bank account. It's about adjusting your mindset so that you can see and take advantage of opportunities that you previously didn't even notice. The opportunities are out there, but you need an open mind to spot them. One of the most powerful ways to change your vibration toward money is through visualization. By closing your eyes and imagining yourself receiving and using money abundantly, you start training your mind to accept the idea of wealth as something natural. This might sound simple, but that's how our brain works. What we repeat constantly becomes our reality. And if you've seen my video on how to adjust your thinking about money, you know that this mindset shift is fundamental. If you haven't seen it yet, stay with me, because what's coming next will help you understand it even better. Limiting beliefs like money is the root of all evil, or only the rich get richer, act like invisible barriers that prevent us from seeing opportunities. They are thoughts that limit us, lower our vibration, and keep us in a state of scarcity. But when we start replacing those beliefs with thoughts of abundance, everything changes. We go from "I can't" to "how can I?" From "I never have enough" to "there's always a way to create more." Now that you understand how thoughts are a form of energy that influences your financial reality, it's time to dive even deeper. How exactly can these thoughts create opportunities in the real world? And more importantly, why are some people able to turn their ideas into money, while others seem to always be swimming against the current? It all starts with how you perceive the opportunities around you. The mind is like a radar, picking up signals and interpreting what it considers relevant. When you have a scarcity mindset, your radar is tuned to find difficulties, obstacles, and problems. That's why, even when an opportunity arises, you may not recognize it as such. You think you're not ready, you don't have the necessary resources, or that you're not good enough. On the other hand, a mind that's been trained to think in terms of abundance works completely differently. It's able to identify potential where it once saw limitations. And this is more than just positive thinking. It's a profound shift in how you interpret reality. For example, while someone with a limited mindset sees a saturated market as a barrier, someone with an abundance mindset might see it as a sign that there's demand, and therefore, an opportunity. Imagine you're walking through a field full of buried gemstones. Financial opportunities are those gems. The difference between those who find them and those who walk right past them lies in how each person looks at the ground. If you believe there's nothing of value there, you won't even bother looking. But if you know there are hidden treasures, you'll be on the lookout for any glimmer, any clue that reveals where they are. This is the difference between a scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset. This shift in perception not only influences how you see things, but also what you attract. What few people realize is that by adjusting the way we think, we also adjust the way we behave. The mind begins to recognize opportunities that previously went unnoticed, and this changes our actions. A person who believes they can create abundance allows themselves to take more risks, explore new projects, and connect with people who can open doors. For example, imagine an entrepreneur who, instead of focusing on the fear of failure, focuses on the possibility of creating something valuable. Their approach changes completely. They prepare more, seek strategic allies, and are willing to learn from their mistakes because they know that every attempt is a step towards success. Meanwhile, someone who only thinks about fear avoids risks and, as a result, opportunities. The law of correspondence, a principle of metaphysics, teaches us that what's inside us is reflected in the external world. In other words, what you believe about money internally manifests in your financial circumstances. If you believe money is hard to earn, the reality you create is full of financial challenges and obstacles. But if you start believing that money is a natural consequence of creating value and contributing positively, your mind opens to finding ways to generate that value. And here's a crucial point that's often overlooked: the relationship between gratitude and abundance. When you're grateful for what you already have, even if it's little, you tune your mind to notice even more positive things around you. Gratitude isn't just a nice feeling. It's a practice that trains the mind to focus on opportunities instead of on lack. That's why so many successful people have the habit of cultivating gratitude in their routines. They know that this practice raises their vibration and, consequently, aligns them with a frequency of abundance. However, gratitude must be genuine. It's not enough to mentally repeat that you're grateful, while deep down, you're frustrated with your situation. You need to find balance, a way to see the positives in your present while working to improve the future. From this attitude, you start creating an internal environment where money can flow more naturally. Additionally, an abundance mindset also translates into a proactive attitude. When you believe that opportunities are unlimited, you start creating your own chances instead of waiting for something to happen. This might mean starting a side project, seeking new sources of income, or even investing in knowledge that could open new doors. And it all begins with a thought: I am capable, I deserve it, and there's more than enough for everyone. And if you think all of this is just theory, think about the people you know who have managed to transform their lives. Most of them started by changing the way they thought, adjusting their beliefs, and embracing a new perspective on money and life. This internal shift is what paved the way for them to see and seize opportunities that previously seemed invisible. Believe me, the power to turn thoughts into real money lies in every choice you make daily. And it all starts with how you decide to see the world and the opportunities around you. Now that you understand how thoughts and energy influence your finances, let's talk about a powerful technique that can help you consistently attract money. Guided visualization for attracting abundance. Guided visualization. What it is and how it works. Visualization is a practice that uses your imagination to create detailed mental scenarios of what it would be like to achieve your goals. But it's not just about imagining anything. It's about creating vivid and exciting mental images that help the mind accept the possibility of achieving these goals. When you practice visualization, you're sending a clear signal to your brain: I believe this is possible. And as a result, your brain begins to act as if these goals are real, changing the way you think and behave. Why is this important for attracting money? Because often, financial limitations start in our minds. If you can't picture yourself being successful, prosperous, or living without debt, your brain will continue to create situations that reinforce that limited vision. Visualization allows you to rewrite that mental script. To start practicing visualization, find a quiet place where you can sit peacefully for a few minutes without distractions. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to relax your body and mind. From there, create a clear image of what you want to achieve financially. It could be a raise, the purchase of a new home, the freedom to travel without worries, or even the feeling of seeing your bank account grow each month. The key is to be as detailed as possible. Visualize the environment around you, the colors, the sounds, even the smells of the place where you'll be. But the most important part of visualization isn't just seeing, it's feeling. Imagine how you'd feel when you reach that goal: the joy, the peace, the confidence. Feel the gratitude for seeing this money come to you, raising your vibration and making your brain begin to accept this reality as possible. Remember, the brain doesn't distinguish between what's imagined and what's real. It simply responds to what you feel. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes every day to this practice, as consistency is key for the technique to work. The more you practice, the more your brain reinforces this new vision of yourself and adjusts your actions to align with the reality you want to create. Why does visualization work? Neuroscience has already proven that the practice of visualization can reprogram the brain's neural connections. When you repeatedly visualize something and feel positive emotions about it, your brain starts creating behavior patterns that make this scenario more likely to happen. It's like creating a trail in a field. The more you walk down that path, the easier it becomes to follow. Similarly, visualization creates a mental pathway for you to achieve your goals. Integrate visualization into your daily routine. Visualization is most powerful when it becomes a habit. It doesn't need to be complicated. Before going to sleep or when you wake up, close your eyes for a few minutes and visualize your financial goals. Imagine yourself living the life you've always wanted, without restrictions, without limitations, with all the abundance you desire. The consistency of this practice begins to transform your perception of what's possible. And, over time, this reflects in your actions and the opportunities you attract. By focusing on positive emotions during visualization, you're practically raising your vibration and aligning yourself with the opportunities that can lead you to that outcome. It's like adjusting an antenna to receive a stronger signal. The more tuned in, the better the quality of what you receive. However, there's one factor that can speed up or hinder this process, depending on how you handle it: the way you see yourself. If your self-esteem is low, even if you do the visualization correctly, it's possible that your internal beliefs are still sabotaging the results. Self-esteem is the key to believing that you deserve what you're visualizing, and without it, even the most powerful technique can be sabotaged. Click the link that's appearing on your screen and see how your self-esteem might be the missing piece to unlocking all the abundance you desire. See you there.